Hi, this is Ben Snape. I was over in Spiceworld last week and they revealed the new people pages where you can display all the projects you've been doing. I was fortunate enough to be in on the beta for this, so I just wanted to share some tips and tricks that we learned along the way. So I'm going to start by doing a new project. Start by giving it a title. Let's just call this people page. Then we can give it a category. So this maybe be cloud. You can just click and add more. Just remove them as you want. Let's just create that project now. There we go. Now it takes us into a nice little workflow. Anywhere you see these pencil icons, you can go in and edit the information. So let's just change my location just by typing in the city I did it in. On the date, if I just click in that box, it gives me a pop-up window. And if I want maybe to change the year rather than flicking through a long time, I can just click up there, click again, gives me the year. So let's do 2013, click on the date, 26th of August. Now, if it's a work in progress, you can just tick that box and that'll grey out the calendar. I can't click in that and edit it. Down the bottom, you can choose whether we were a one-man IT army, if it was just me, maybe you're a team member or the team leader. As soon as we select one of the teams, we can then enter the people who did the project with us. Maybe there was a managed service provider helping us out with that. So again, we can just add those in there. Let's click next. It takes us to the about. Anytime we're going along, we can click save, so we don't lose any of that work. Again, we've got these little edit icons, so we can just click on there, change information. There's nice ranges to pick from. In the budget, if I put in, let's put a figure in here. There we go. £1 million. Don't forget to raise your little finger when you say that, but it just rounds it up for you. Now, if you've got a project that was maybe a subscription service, what I did was just calculate the cost of the contract and use that as the budget if it wasn't a one-off cost. Same thing works for data. You put a figure in, it will round it up to the nearest big value. Now, in the summary field, what you want to do is just put something that grabs the attention of the user, of the reader rather. And then further down in the details, this way you put the bulk of the information. So why you were doing it, what was important, and you can just add that in there. Now there's no way of adding some formatting in there, but maybe if you want to do bullet points, you can open up character map, copy a bullet point from there. And there we go. It's already made that pop off the page a bit. Okay, so then we can just do a little bit of formatting just to show people that this is the important information. This is what I really want you to read. What I was trying to get over. Here's the pain points, the main drivers behind the project. So obviously then bulk it out with all the relevant information. Make sure you use nice paragraphs, leave a few line spaces just so it's easier to read. And then again, we can click next. Takes us to technology, and here's where we can add in different technologies we used. So maybe you use Spiceworks. And you can just add those in, as many as you want. You can click review, give it a rating. Don't forget it's got to be a 20-word minimum. And then that review will show in your project page when people view it. So you can, if you found it useful, put that in. If it had some drawbacks, put that in so we can all learn from each other. So once you've finished adding all the technologies, the final step is to have some nice images. So if you've got a project along the way, don't forget to take some screenshots. Maybe take some shots of the physical equipment. I'm just going to show you what looks good and what doesn't look good. We can see on this one, there's a lot of white space around it. Now, if you've got white space around it, doesn't work well in how they formatted the pictures. So it's good to have a bit of colour in the pictures around the borders. You can see there how that looks nice around the borders. So maybe if you've got something that is white space. You can just drop that into paint.net and add a bit of colour just so it works well. You can see there's a nice one there with all the different borders. Looks good on the way the project page is built. Finally, we can save that. If I go back to my projects, what's done is save it as a draft. So it's not published, only you can see it. And then when you're ready, I would advise you to wait a couple of days, go in, change the wording, cut and paste everything in out of Word to check the spelling, and then click publish. See our projects go up to 10 there at the top. I click on my projects. There's my people page project. You can always go in there later on and edit that project. So really easy to do, really easy to make your project stand out. Finally, up at the top, you've got some invites. I've used all mine. You should have 5 from your people page. Don't forget to share those out amongst your co-workers so everyone can have a go at making their projects. Okay, that's it from me. Goodbye.